Natural solutions for treating and overcoming Candida. First, let's discuss why candidiasi is becoming more common. While candidiasis exists in medical history, it is becoming increasingly prevalent. Our modern lifestyles of high stress, processed foods and exposure to environmental toxins places increased demands on our bodily systems. Any failure or weakness can lead to an imbalance that can trigger a yeast overgrowth in the digestive tract and lead to candidiasis. pH imbalance. It is increasingly noted that those whose health is out of balance have systems that are more acidic than is ideal. Individuals who have weakened immune systems, low levels of minerals and weakened adrenals have a hard time maintaining an alkaline environment in their body. When their system becomes too acidic, it increases the susceptibility to fungal infections such as candidiasis. Poor food quality. The emergence of GMO products and modern practices in food manufacturing increases exposure to foods that also promote an acidic environment in the body. Sugar-laden foods not only lack needed nutritional content but also contribute to lowered immune defenses. Frequent need of antibiotics. The frequent intake of antibiotics and other drugs can cause a Candida overgrowth. The continuing use of these drugs results in an acidic environment in the body and can affect the immune system. Candida symptoms. Recurring urinary tract and vaginal infections. Candida is not a sexually transmitted disease. However, it is a condition that can be sexually transmitted. Sexual partners may spread the fungi back and forth, so it is important for both to take measures to overcome the problem. Refrain from using pantyhose or any other tight-fitting underwear that may cause chafing, as any open areas will be easily invaded. Stomach and digestive problems. When the healthy bacteria are outnumbered and overwhelmed by Candida, the person risks experiencing chronic intestinal distress. If you are frequently experiencing bloating, diarrhea, constipation, stomach cramps, flatulence and burping, then the possibility that you have Candida overgrowth should be investigated. Sinus infections. Candida can also affect the person's sinuses, thereby causing sinus infections. This leads an individual to experience post-nasal drip, seasonal allergies, persistent cough and other flu-like symptoms. If you find yourself having persistent sinus infections, might as well have yourself checked for Candida infection. Chronic fatigue. A Candida flush or overgrowth releases more than 70 kinds of toxins in your body, in quantities that your body will struggle to deal with. This can cause feelings of exhaustion or fatigue as resources are depleted and the immune system is overwhelmed. This chronic fatigue can last for up to 6 months or unless something is done to treat the Candida overgrowth. These feelings of exhaustion may also be accompanied with headache, sore throat, joint pain, difficulty concentrating and poor memory. Oral thrush. If left untreated, oral thrush may exacerbate and spread to the digestive tract. This is common with infants. What begins as a case of oral thrush can easily develop into diaper rash. Oral thrush can be contagious and it can be passed from one child to another through sharing of toys. Adults can also have it from kissing a person with oral thrush. Taking oral corticosteroids increases the risk of having oral thrush. Natural solutions for treating and overcoming Candida. Candida albicans is one of the most common types of yeast infection and usually affects the mouth, vagina, skin, intestinal tract and other mucous membranes. A yeast infection is rarely serious, especially if a person has a strong immune system. The most effective form of prevention for Candida invasion is by creating a bodily environment that does encourage fungal growth. Externally, this means, as much as possible, keeping the skin whole, avoiding abrasions, including chafing, and keeping target areas dry. Areas of the body that feel clammy will be commonly targeted by yeast invasion. Apply diluted tea tree oil or apple cider vinegar to these areas. The tea tree oil is a natural fungicide and the apple cider vinegar helps maintain a pH balance that prevents yeast growth. Avoid exposure to chemicals. Chemical sensitivities are very common among people who are diagnosed with yeast infection. Scents, perfumes, paints, household cleaners, etc. can trigger allergic reactions, so avoid these as much as possible. Even more effective will be systemic improvements, especially diet. The Candida diet. The good news is that by making healthy changes to your diet you can help your body become resistant to Candida overgrowth. Consume probiotics and fermented vegetables. The consumption of fermented vegetables along with probiotic fluids help increase the number of beneficial bacteria in your gut. They will also compete with Candida for nutritional intake. Avoid sugar, in all its forms. If you want to contain Candida, stay away from sugary foods. A study conducted in 2015 which was published in Nature Communications revealed that sugar causes the death of immune cells that play a role in fighting against Candida cells. Researchers found out that Candida yeast cells are able to build protective cell walls when they are fed with sugar. With the help of sugar, these Candida cells also become more capable of expanding their colonies and change into a more destructive fungi form. Avoiding sugar is definitely one of the most significant keys in defeating Candida. This means reducing the intake of all simple carbohydrates and high GI foods. Eat more vegetables. Increase the intake of cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cabbage and cauliflower are examples of vegetables that stimulate the production of glutathione in the body. Glutathione is essential for the optimal functioning of the liver. When there is enough glutathione, the liver will also be more efficient in carrying out the detoxification process. Eat more leafy greens. Green leafy vegetables are essential for increasing your alkalinity, which is very important for creating an environment in your body that is not conducive to yeast overgrowth. Leafy greens are rich in magnesium, which naturally detoxifies your body. These leafy veggies are also high in vitamin C that boosts your immune system and chlorophyll that also cleanses your system. They are also loaded with B vitamins that energize your body. Garlic. Garlic contains sulfur, which makes it a perfect antifungal remedy for sufferers of Candida albicans. Apply crushed raw garlic on the affected area and add it to your daily diet. Coconut oil. The saturated fats in coconut oil also have antimicrobial properties that are capable of killing off Candida fungi. You can apply coconut oil directly onto the affected area, or you may also add 1 to 3 teaspoons of organic coconut oil every day into your daily diet. Yogurt. The Lactobacillus acidophilus culture found in natural yogurt is helpful for regulating Candida growth. The Lactobacillus acidophilus content in yogurt is responsible for producing lactic acid, which keeps Candida under control. Natural yogurt is ideal for helping restore gut flora balance during and following a course of antibiotics. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil has both antibacterial and antifungal properties. Individuals with vaginal yeast infection may dip tampons into diluted tea tree oil and replace the tampon every 4 or 6 hours. Tea tree oil can also be added into a glass of water to be used for gargling as a remedy for oral thrush. Oil of oregano. Oregano oil has antimicrobial and antifungal properties that help treat and prevent Candida overgrowth. Mix oregano oil with olive oil before applying it into the affected area. You may also drink a glass of water which contains a few drops of oregano oil, and do this 2 times a day. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar helps restore your body's natural pH levels. Its natural enzymes are also beneficial for regulating Candida growth while also creating an environment that inhibits fungi growth but promotes the production of healthy gut bacteria. We thank you so much for watching. If you've liked the video, give it a thumb up, don't forget to share with your friends. For more nutrition, health and beauty tips, please subscribe to our channel.